Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. After this brief encounter with the religious leaders where they question Jesus' authority, he in turn questions them about the origin of John's mission, and their simple response, very practical, very prudent, we don't know. Jesus then very clearly says, "Then Jesus said to them, neither shall I tell you by what authority I do these things." And so once again, he completely ducks the issue by outsmarting them and asking them a question that was much more difficult for them to answer than the question they ask of him. And we're now told that he begins again to use parables. We haven't seen in Mark's Gospel the use of parables since clear back in chapter 4. He doesn't use nearly as many as some of the other Gospels do. And there's some question of whether this is truly a parable or whether over time it took on more characteristics, almost like an allegory, where every detail is somehow seen as significant rather than one overall point as the traditional parable would have done. And so this begins chapter 12 of Mark's Gospel. It says he began to teach them in parables. Them is a little bit vague because it could mean his disciples, it could mean his disciples and the crowds. It doesn't really specify, but it does remind us that once again, his role of teacher is the issue. He began to teach them is a very familiar theme in the Gospels because he is a teacher, he is the rabbi. He is the one that is laying down the criteria, the details, and everything related to the kingdom he came to announce.
This program was brought to you by Antoon Enterprises.